tell us what's been going on and how you've been.
So, yeah, well, it's a lot. I was diagnosed last September, and it was a stage 3 cancer. And at that time, I was reeling from the news, and yeah, it was a big shock to the system. And once I kind of got my head around, okay, well, this is happening. It's like, okay, this is happening. I want to know why it's there at this time in my life. I've taken it as a right, this is a deep dive journey into health and well-being. And let's be curious about what's going on in my body, and get some other help. The allopathic, the mainstream medicine is essential. But I also have great faith in complementary and supportive therapies. And, I wanted to have that alongside my mainstream treatment.
Yeah. So you've been through your chemo and your radio, wasn't it, just before Christmas?
Yeah, so it was a radical treatment, in that they couldn't operate because of where it was. And so they have blasted me with high levels of radiation. It was quite a long course of 28 sessions and 2 types of chemotherapy alongside it.
Yeah. So I see kind of my job from my side has been kind of a key supporter and been able to hopefully aid you to feel better, feel stronger as you go through that kind of treatment. And that's kind of my role is like, what can we do to help that person feel as good as they can with whatever's going on? So my job is to kind of tailor the remedies to kind of you and the different symptoms that have cropped up along
Yeah,
the way.
well, I think it's been essential for me, and I'm really, really grateful for the work you've done. The remedies have supported me in different ways. I think, first of all, you gave me remedies for shock because I was kind of, reeling. My sense of self had just exploded. I felt really vulnerable, without a kind of safety net barrier around me. I was very emotionally unstable, I get, ungrounded. Yeah, a bit blown to bits.
Yeah, well, it's a shock to the system, isn't it? And
Yeah,
often when I'm working with someone with that diagnosis, you have to sort of deal with the shock. It just helps steady the emotions to start with, and the stress levels to which is understandable. But if you can help someone on in that way, just to feel better, feel stronger, then they're able to deal with what's coming next, much
that's it.
easier.
Yeah. Hmm.
So, how did you find kind of the first couple of sessions when we were talking about that, or what happened?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the first lot of remedies helped me come home to myself. I felt more sort of solid, boundaried, ready to face what was coming.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
And then you moved right into quite quickly into your chemo radio, didn't they? They hit that hard and fast pretty quick.
Yeah.
Talk about how we kind of supported you with the different potential side effects from that, and just keeping you strong, didn't we, as well? Hopefully.
Yeah. So I was prescribed anti-sickness medication, but I ended up not having to take that because you prescribed me remedies to help with the sickness. So I didn't have to take that, which is great because obviously the less chemicals you've got going into your body, the better. Um, and of course, it's hard because there's no comparison. I haven't got another me going a different route, and
Yeah.
I can't sort of see what it
Yeah.
would have been like if I hadn't have had them. But my sense is that all of the side effects were minimized, um, by being supported with other modalities. They told me that the after the radiation, um, radiotherapy, symptoms or the effects of the therapy would escalate for 2 or 3 weeks after. And this was just coming up to Christmas, and I remember, like, after 8 days, things started getting better.
Yeah.
So that for me is a big wow, you know. to be able to cut that, the effects of that down so dramatically.
Yeah.
I was so relieved.
Yeah. Brilliant. To me, with any diagnosis, you need to hit it from a number of angles simultaneously.
Yeah, yeah. And the body-mind connection is such a strong one.
Yeah.
You know, um, don't ignore, you know, the mental well-being. It's not just a physical thing.
And let's let the healing keep rolling.
Exactly. Here's to that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And
Thank
I shall
you.
catch you soon.